Welcome to comm150. This orientation will help get you familiar with the course, the policies, and navigating around Angel. This page is the resources tab. It's the first page you'll see when you log into the course, and this is where the course announcements will be. Generally, course announcements will be posted 2, 3, sometimes even 4 times a week, depending. So please check here first. Sometimes it'll just be some text. Other times it'll be a video like this one to just keep you up to date with what's going on in the course. Over here is the syllabus. You'll see all of the course policies. As you can see, this is a completely online course. It does have the same amount of hours as a regular face-to-face summer course, so that's about 12 to 15 hours a week total. So plan on logging on at least 4 to 5 times a week. All communication with the instructor should be done through Angel. That's to avoid emails going into junk boxes or getting lost. Every week we'll do typically 2 film screenings. The first week we will only do 1. The last week we'll only do 1. Every Tuesday and Thursday there is a discussion, so that needs to be done by Tuesday at midnight and at Thursday at midnight. Every discussion forum will require you to answer the discussion questions as well as reply to classmates. The replies to classmates are not due until the end of the day Sunday, so make sure you get Tuesday, Thursday, you do the discussion questions, then you have the rest of the week to reply. Remember, it's 2 replies to 2 different classmates for a discussion. There'll be a quiz every week. The quizzes open Thursday morning, 8 a.m. They close Friday night at 11:55 p.m. There's an exam, week 3, which is the midterm, and the final week, which is the final exam. Technical requirements: you need a high-speed internet connection. We are doing all of our screenings of films online. You need the latest version of Adobe Flash Player for that. You also need QuickTime, and you need the Firefox web browser. Please use Firefox and not Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer sometimes does not display all of the course materials. So whether you're on a Mac or a PC, Firefox will work. As far as I know, there are no issues with Safari if you're a Mac user, so that's fine as well. All of these downloads are free, and they're under the Lessons tab under Available Downloads. Assignments and grading criteria: as I mentioned, we'll have 2 discussion forums a week. That will count for 30% of your grade. Quizzes, again, we'll have once a week, except weeks 3 and 6 when there are exams instead. They will open Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. They'll close Friday night at 11:55. If you've got something going on and you need to take the exam or the quiz early, just shoot me an email. That's fine. You can take quizzes and exams early, just not late. There'll be a midterm and a final. They'll be done online and they need to be proctored. I don't know why it says take home here. It shouldn't, but they need to be proctored. If anything changes, and with that, I'll let you guys know. Every discussion forum, you're expected to respond to at least 2 other people per discussion. So responding to the discussion questions and then 2 other people. Make sure you have a reliable computer. Technical and computer problems are not a valid excuse for late work. Everything must be submitted on time. Late work is not accepted. There will be a couple of makeup assignments in case you do miss an assignment, but work cannot be submitted late. So make sure that you have a valid backup. So if your computer gets a virus or breaks down in any way, be prepared to go to a library or come to campus or use a friend or relative's computer to get work done. Late work is not accepted and won't be graded. If you've got something going on, some sort of an emergency, and you want to request an extension, it must be done prior to the due date of the assignment, and it must be done in writing. If work is accepted late, which is very, very rare, it'll be dropped down 1 full grade for each day. Generally, the extra credit assignments detailed here, they give you a chance to make up for late work. So if you miss an assignment for whatever reason, You can do up to 2 extra credit assignments. One will be offered week 3, one will be offered week 6. So that gives you the chance to make up for 2 assignments that you missed. If you do all of the assignments and you do the extra credits, they will go right onto your final grade, and they will typically boost you up. So for example, if you did all the assignments and you ended up with a B+, the extra credits can push you to an A-. Here's the grading scale. Grades are not rounded. Office hours are by appointment. Everything again will be online. Here's the quizzes, which I've already explained. The exams, they do have to be proctored. You can do that here at the Abington Testing Center. Otherwise, you can find a designated proctor. Typically, if you can't make it to the Abington Testing Center, the best way to do it is I will post online proctoring services that we use. That does require a charge. I think it's $15 to get your exam proctored online. But you do need a webcam for that. So if you don't have a webcam or you can't make it to Abington, please send me an email so that we can figure out how you can get proctored. Usually local libraries or colleges will do it. If you need to get a hold of me, make sure you do so via Angel. General demeanor, please respect each other, conduct yourselves in a respectful manner, just like you would in a face-to-face class. This is covered in the full value community agreement that you'll be asked to sign, which is in the week 1 folder. Academic integrity, basically do not copy anything from the internet and put it into a post and try and pass work off as your own. If you are citing a movie review or something like that, just make sure that you cite it and say where it came from. Don't try to pass somebody else's movie reviews or critical writing on a film off as your own. If you copy someone else's work and don't give them credit for it and don't say where you got it from, you can fail the entire course. So please don't do that. Here's the course schedule. As you can see, every week we'll start off with an assigned reading and then an online lesson, and then there'll be a Tuesday discussion forum, a Thursday discussion forum, and a weekly quiz. So that's how everything is laid out. You can get to all this material on the Lessons tab. Here again is the course schedule that'll tell you what you have to do every week. Deliverables are in bold. And then everything is organized in weekly folders, so you can see right here. This is your first online lesson. If you don't have the textbook yet, the first chapter is available online. When you go through the lesson, just to let you know, you can go forward, backwards. Over here is the notes. They will give you a text of what I'm talking about in the lectures. Here's the discussion forums, the self-introduction. You can hit the little plus sign and then you can get the replies to posts. Anything that you haven't read yet is in bold. The online screenings, again, this runs through Flash. This is our first online screening, which is Charlie Chaplin's The Kid. Down here in the lower right, you can hit the expand button and get a full screen. You can hit escape and go back to this view. So those are the basics of getting started in the course. If you have any questions, please go over here and use the Questions for Costello forum. That way somebody else might have the same question as you and you can check there for answers. And you can also use the Cyber Cafe to discuss any aspect of the course or just anything that's on your mind. If you want to talk about movies, it's a great place to do that. And here's the grading criteria that'll give you an example of what I'm looking for as far as the discussion forums. So I will be checking in with you periodically through the week. You have your first assignment due tomorrow night, Tuesday, which is the self-introduction to the class and the first shot discussion forum.